Virgin Galactic rocketing private citizens into space, but for a price. After the break, we've got a guy who actually has his ticket. He's going to be one of the first. He's going to be among one of the first trips that blast off later on this year. Very exciting stuff.
Rocket Man, burning out his fuse out here alone.
You want to go to space? You know, you can actually book it through this company. And the CEO, well, he's himself actually going to become a space traveler, and he joins us now. Matthew Upchurch, the CEO of luxury travel booking site called Virtuoso. Matthew, first and foremost, you've got a ticket already to go to space.
I sure do. I've had it for 7 years.
Oh, my goodness. I was hoping you brought it with you.
No.
You have it in a vault, safe somewhere?
No, it's actually a deposit term, but we all have, there's over 700 people that have now actually.
They've already paid. You've already paid.
They've already paid and ready to go.
How much did it cost you?
$200,000, but actually the demand has been so strong that in June of last year, the price actually went up to $250.
Now, this is the Galactic version program we're talking about.
Right, Virgin Galactic, which was Sir Richard Branson's brainchild that really was based on the winning of the X Prize by Burt Rutan. You know, today the Spaceship One is in the Smithsonian, and it's really amazing. It's the first real credible, and we're very close to being ready to go to space.
Is it really? Is it really space? You know, listen. I remember when the guy, when the Russians were selling, a spot to go to space for like 25 mil.
Right.
I mean, they took you way up there. Do you kind of just get into space technically, stay up there for a moment and come down, or
well, that's actually a really good point that people need to understand. There's actual orbital space. That's going to, you're talking about actually going to the space station, which is what the Russians do. And now it's like 40, 50 million. I don't know what it is. This is suborbital, which basically just means that you go up into space suborbitally and come back down.
But you get that, like that movie Gravity, you get that sort of feel, you know, you start to float and all that stuff.
Oh, yeah. And you know what? I've done the zero-G plane where you do 20 seconds of weightlessness, and I can't tell you what it feels like. I mean, it is amazing. So the profile of this, of the program is going to be that we basically take off from the new Spaceport America and the Virgin hangar there, and it's about a 2-hour flight. It's a 4-day experience because you go there and you have the training and the prep and all that. But, you know, this is an amazing ride.
And here's the thing. People watching the show can join you, or at least they can get involved, because you guys actually, you can book this on your site, Virtuoso.
Well, no, you can't. We're a network. We're the leading network of luxury and experiential travel advisors in the world.
So you can't book.
You can come to us, and we have advisors that will connect you with Virgin Galactic. We have a partnership with them, which we then, and we do this. The partnership is based on sort of making this real in the communities that we serve. But basically, we connect people with the Virgin Galactic team to help you go through all the questions.
You know, Matthew, we were talking during a break, and you know, I'm fascinated with this high-end luxury travel, the safaris and all of that stuff. It just seems so prohibitively expensive. But you're saying that's not necessarily true.
That is not exactly true, because obviously, you know, it's interesting. The whole thing about luxury travel is there's all kinds of price points. It's also, you know, we are the equivalent of the wealth advisor. You know, remember there used to be stockbrokers? Yeah. There used to be travel agents, right? They just book things.
Sure.
Stockbrokers are basically gone, and now you either book online, right? Or what we are is we are a group of travel advisors. We have the top travel agencies that have to apply to be part of our network. And our travel advisors really sit down with their clients like a true wealth advisor does, right? And it's interesting, Charles, because sometimes I say, you know, why is it that people will have a wealth advisor in their life to help them have a conscious strategy on optimizing their financial assets, but not have a great travel advisor that can really sit down, like we were talking about with your family going to Africa, and not actually take the time and effort to have a conscious strategy.
I think people are intimidated. They think it's going to cost a lot of money. Just, you know what, you go online, you book the cheapest flight you can.
People think they can do it better themselves.
And you know what's so funny is
and cheaper.
Exactly. And what's so funny is, you know, Warren Buffett has this great saying, right? It says, price is what you pay, value is what you get. And the customers, we've grown tremendously. People thought that our profession was gone. In fact, the number of, you know, like really wealthy 27-year-olds that say, oh man, I didn't even know you people existed anymore. And yet we have this hugely growing business because the great travel advisor is going to find the best value for you. And one of the other things that we do is we actually know not just what you know, but who you know. So when I send you to Africa, I'm not sending you to some place that I haven't been and people that I don't know. When you arrive with your family, you're going to meet the people that I actually have relationships with.
All right, well, I got to tell you, it all sounds very exciting, and I'm trying to get a trip before my son goes to college, a nice family trip. We've been planning it for a long time. Okay, well, you may hear from me. I want to see that ticket, too. Thanks a lot. Really appreciate it.
Thank you, Charles.